What is this game? Why am I playing it? Why does it exist? Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hola. Konnichiwa. This is a weird game and I'm gonna play it. Leah, I swear to God, I will break your legs. Okay, this is where we were last time. Yeah. Just gonna flash between classroom and Lily. I can make her eyes go. Lily, stop blinking at me like that. Lily, please. Alright, Saturday morning session. Why do we have a Saturday morning session? Only a day left to prepare. It's not so surprising. We only have to suffer through class until lunch. Half days on Saturdays. That sounds terrible. So Muto is now hilariously hungover. He just scrolls page and slumps down at his desk. He's completely atypical, but he appears and no one in the class is going to call him. Textbooks into position. Fatigue has made the class antisocial. That is not a proper use of the term antisocial. Proper word is asocial. Antisocial people often appear completely normal until they go on a psychotic killing spree because of their lack of empathy for society as a whole. If you're going to write a visual novel, learn how to speak the English language, please. For some reason, Misha and Shizune are not here. Nakai. Oh wait, I'm Nakai. I don't know what's going on. My audio is all fine. Yes, the reason why Shizune and Misha are gone is they are currently saving the world. Something about this doesn't sound too good. Okay, who's died? How are things? Things in general, how are they? That's good. School nurse thought that your head was going to explode. He's doing air quotes around things, meanwhile winking and leaning in suggestively. How are things? Rin said the problem is in your pants, didn't she? That makes sense. Oh, school, you have to realize that you have limits. Our goal is to make sure you follow them. I don't plan to do anything stupid like jump off a bridge. Well, that goes my Friday night. Next question, how are you finding your studies? No, it's pretty easy. Of course it's easy, Hisao. You can never fail at anything. Except for your one dark flaw. There are some students who realize that learning is important. One wrong move in this world, and then you explode, and then we fire you into the sun. That's what happens. Every week there's a new discovery. Most of them mean nothing. That's good. I like how Serious Talk is capitalized. Serious Talk trademark. In hindsight, I prefer him this way. My relief at that suggestion is insurmountable. You're the boss. He must play a lot. He must have played a lot of StarCraft when he was in the hospital. You're the boss. Right away, sir. Their heads are slumped on their desks. Muto doesn't care. Muto doesn't care. He's the only teacher, isn't he? This whole school is a sham. He's the only one who's teaching. Festival is tomorrow. Hello, Hanako. How you doing? All of the fan art of you makes your scars look like they're painted on instead of the hideous, cragging, broken skin that it actually is. And naturally, I probably shouldn't ask Hanako about it. At least say hi. God, Hisao. Lily's here. Hello. Just tackles her out the classroom door. That isn't the one I saw reading at the library. She reads many books. Not that I have anything left to do anywhere else, either. It's quieter outside, but not by much, because this filter is over everything. That's what this school is so famous for. It's full of ghosts. Maybe Kenji's in his room. If he is, I will stay as far away as possible. Hello, Emmy. How you doing? Back up. Back up. Personal space, please. Personal space, please. It's hard to be much help to Rin. She won't really let you be. God, Hisao, you're so terrible. You can't even keep up with the pace of the girl who has no legs. Come on. So you're just gonna rope me into this. Handwriting was... Does Rin write with her feet? I think that's pretty fantastic. You know, you could just change the background to let us know this. You don't have to write it. You know, showing is better than telling. Rule 1 of writing. Although I suppose as far as writing goes, this isn't too bad. Just you have a picture, use it. The scent of art. Emmy, your legs are made of springs that are also swords. You can, like, bounce. See? Also, I'm twice your height. Emmy, you are short, you are baby. Emmy's completely forgotten about it already. Good job, Emmy. Good job. Rin is probably going to paint the entire mural and then just cover the entire thing in white paint, flat white wall with a mural under it. Artistic statements and whatnot. Oh, I right-clicked. It could be a speedrun. Look how quick I got through that scene. Look at that. Boom. Boom. I'm getting my strats going. I wonder who has the shortest route. Who I could, like, scroll through quickest. Speedrun Katawa Shoujo. The night nurses haven't found her because she's invisible. Emmy seems to be cool with Rin's whatever is wrong with Rin. Well, all that needs to happen for Emmy and Rin to be as close as Misha and Shizune is Emmy needs to sit on Rin's shoulders, re-register as a single student named Emmy Rin, and they'll be a complete person. For the uninitiated, Emmy has no legs and Rin has no arms. See, that right there is why I like Rin more than anyone else. She's the most different of them all. She's just weird. She spent half an hour sitting on a box and staring at her feet. Nondescript, nice. Good job. Hi, Rin. Did you run in the halls? A vacant, glazed stare. Don't mention it. I just did. Rin, this is the first time you've said anything in this session, and I'm already growing to like you more and more. You are the best character. That's a very nice thing. For me, not for you. Unless they are blind. Blind boy, so he doesn't see. I know. She continues her monotone soliloquy. I should know that word better than I do. Only blind people should be artists, like the people who make pens for the White House. Squeaky chair! Prussian blue. The one with the Prussian blue paint in it. Duh! God, Emmy, you're stupid and short. Prussia was a country 100 years ago. Hisao, you're dumb, and no one likes you. I stay because I like to stare at Rin. It's a story about 3 guys drinking beer for 2 weeks straight and doing little else. That sounds like my kind of story. I want to know why this had to be written. Do something you can't just because you can. He keeps complaining about feeling hollow inside. He's really starting to get on my nerves. I really don't like these long introspective sections from Hisao. They're really dumb. Oh, Rin, you are adorable. Do you actually have any pennies? I'm not thinking anything except for thinking about thinking. Oh God. Oh my God. I need an adult. Very good. Here's how. A little more of this. She's judging you. She's judging you hard. I don't like this guy. Nomiya. You know what? I'm kind of interested in art club. I want to do something. Or feet. Try our hands at them while standing next to the person with no arms. Mentioning clarifying Rin in the same sentence doesn't seem right. I agree. That's what I was thinking. Maybe a club will be different. Just hang out and draw stick figures punching each other in the balls or something. Squeaky chair. Art people friends. Yeah, I have a feeling Nomiya and Rin are by different artists. Double talking. Bored. It's pointless and not very exciting. All you can really say is, I'm bored. It was the most boring week I've ever had. It's not about anything. I'll call this no idea. Now I started thinking again. Why is my notification continually going off? Because I got... Cyrano just went live. Nifty. If you hear from Oven Donkey stream, he's the guy that I was yelling at in chat. He's a cool guy. It's very helpful. Well, that's good. I'm kind of happy that she at least thinks I'm helpful, I suppose. Anything specific you'd like me to do to make you not think? Just be. Polite request for more paint or a different brush. Details on top of details. I find myself thinking about inspiration. Ideas have an origin and a... Shut up, Hisao! Well, I'm noticing a massive foot focus, so probably something related to that. If that's not completely predictable from the writing. Does that count? I hope this sets off Hisao's heart and just kills him so we can go to the interesting characters for the rest of the book, game, novel thing. Yes and no. Rin continues her work, and I'm going to stare at her. Because I'm a creepy, creepy person. And then we both go to sleep. Together. It's almost noon, you lazy, lazy person. Low quality food. No urgent obligations regarding education. I should be free to spend the day at the festival as I'd like. And here comes Kenji. A fort with a no girls allowed sign. Oh, I've seen a picture of that. Someone in my chat sent me that. Along with several hundred other Katawa Shoujo related pictures over and over again for hours at a time. Ten locks. Click, 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 click. What you doing today, man? And where? What? Why? What? Who? Where? Has the invasion begun? What day is it, man? I have my curtains closed at all times to thwart the snipers. Damn, 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 damn. I don't have my fort finished yet. They're going to be everywhere. The people outside my window socializing. It's going to be loud. Everything is ruined. There's nowhere to run. They will eat me alive. They will literally consume my flesh. You did what? Now you're going to die. I could see Rin being a psychotic murderer. That's why she's so neutral all the time. She can't allow herself to become emotionally invested in any other human being, so that she can kill them later. Don't go to the festival. Okay, I'm gonna go to the festival. Be back later. I'm just a lowly transfer student. Old people on school grounds staring at people. Probably because you don't pay attention because you're lazy. Hi, Rin. Have you still not slept? How is it going? Nowhere. My god, is that like a mecha on the end? It's like a random giant robot. Teacher's friends came by. It's a good thing my legs hurt, so I didn't have to go socialize with people. I wonder if it's finished at all. And I'm not sure if I've done everything anymore. Ah! He's got a frog coming out of his head. Goldfish, close enough. What is that? Nothing. I have no idea what it's supposed to be portraying, but it's good enough for me. I don't even remember. Did they like it? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It just is. Stop annoying Rin. You're annoying me. It is a mural of a mural. Shouldn't it just be a wall then? It portrays itself. Maximum the mural. Capacity of murals at maximum. That makes no sense. I've never understood art in the deepest meaning of the word. I get the basics, how art is supposed to be only a means for exchanging ideas and thoughts. However, I never learned how I should interpret a piece of art, to somehow divine what the artist intends through it. I know it's not any special skill, but somehow my brain never can connect art with anything else than what I can see. All I see is a mural. I can admire the technical skill. After all, even I know the difference between bad art and mediocre art and good art. That's as far as I can go. So don't ask me about meanings, Rin. Her reply made me reluctant to ask her about it any further. What are you gonna do when you get on your feet? Nothing. There's no such thing as fun. That's probably what Rin is thinking. There's no such thing as fun. Nope. You should go. I like it if you are here. Hug me, Rin. Her saying that makes me feel happy. Hug me with your no arms, so just kind of lean on me, I guess. It's called her face a wall. That's not very nice. She doesn't even have hands. No, I'm not a furry, but I have a special place in my heart for Frankerzy. More people walk by, some of them pointing their fingers at the mural, exchanging words that I cannot make out. Someone drops a snow cone on his shoe. Too bad for him. It became something like a mix of this and that and another thing. From far away, it looks like someone vomited a herd of butterflies on the wall, which is exactly what that obnoxious president person didn't want. What is the word for more than one butterfly? A heap. A heap of butterflies. Maybe people like butterfly vomit. Middle could be better. Not literally, but yes, literally. This is the pinnacle of social failure. Hisao, you are the pinnacle of failure. Shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. I thought she was still rendered immobile. I have to go find Emmy. I need help with something. One of us has to stay here in case something happens. She opens her eyelids, friendly, stern look in her eyes takes me back. Even if it would matter, you're not leaving me any choice. Okay. I don't feel that our relationship is yet on the level where I could allow you to pull my underwear down in the girls' toilet, even if you offer to. Oh. Okay, I'll stay here, you go find Emmy. That is okay. You can go do that. I'll stay here and hold down the fort. Yes. 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 I feel like I'm going to hide under a rock. I am a flurry. Yes, I am snow. Like my blunder never happened. Okay, I can deal with that. My head hurts. I ask because I am. Her oblivious seriousness. Find the corners of my mouth turning upwards. Let's go get some food. What are clouds? No, last week. Fluffy and white and slow. Like the sky is in my mind. The sky is my mind. It works. Clouds are water. Don't kill Rin's happiness. Come on. Also, I didn't notice High Oven Donkey. I got caught up in talking about McFlurries and clouds. It'll all be a cloud. Probably take a while. Whatever the word for an irregular meal is. I haven't eaten since literally the beginning of time. It's warm, the perfect kind of summer day when it's hot but not too hot. The sun will set soon. We've been sitting here for 6 hours. Yes, we have. Do you want to do something else now? No, not really. Me either. She's entirely unreadable. I fiddle with few odd pebbles. My stomach is filled with lead. And then I fall asleep. Good night, ZZZ. Franker's easy. This is it. Kenji was right. It's the feminists. They're raiding. It was all a cover-up. This is their insurrection. This is how it starts. He was right. I should have helped him with his fort. Or fireworks. I can't feel my right arm. Oh, Rin is sleeping on my shoulder. Good night, Leah. Just a while longer. I kind of wanted to get drunk with Kenji. That seems like it would be fun. But chilling with Rin seems fine too. Rin's pretty cool. The ease of mind to use someone she's known for less than a week as a pillow. I feel asleep. You fell asleep on top of me twice. You didn't like it. Up and down. Oh, that's his arm coming back. I thought he was like tingling up and down his... Moving on. We get a vastly better view of the sky if we moved even a couple of yards. But I don't want to. It's like they're not even real. Poof. Yes, please be because Rin is so close. Because Rin is amazing. And the best person. In the end, isn't it somehow silly to spend so much money on a fraction of a second worth of sparkles? Isn't realist just the word for what a cynic calls himself? Expectant gaze. Hisao. Hisao gets 0% of his body heat from the blood pumping through him. I agree. Rin is waiting for me to say something. Good night, Hisao. She skips off. For some reason, I'm having trouble imagining Rin skipping. Sigh. She wants the D. That's what she was waiting for you to say. She was sitting there going, so, how about that D? Oh my god, Shadow, you were right. Rin's warmth lingers for a while longer in my body before disappearing into the falling night. He is actually a lizard. He's cold-blooded. This is now canon. Ah! That was weird. Rin, you need to take your meds. Hisao, you're being really creepy right now. Suddenly, it is anime. Act 2. Disconnect. Yep, that was the Sistine Chapel, The Creation of God by The Creation of Man by Michelangelo. Morning class has not yet begun. So I assume that means, because I know what the chapter titles are, I assume that means I got Rin's path. Which is apparently a hard thing to do from the little bit I know from the background of this game. But I got Rin's path, so I'm happy, because Rin makes me very happy to read about. God, why is Mutao always hungover? Ran into unexpected problems. Gave you a short reprieve from schoolwork. Photon particle physics. That's not entirely accurate because photon particle physics can also be photon wave physics depending on where they are and whether or not they're being observed. I'm kind of getting the feeling that whoever wrote this just picked a interesting sounding scientific term out of the air without actually understanding what it was. Who could tell us the solution to this problem? Come on, guys. You can remember my name. I am so impressed. Ding dong, lunchtime. Make way! Human projectile. Emmy. Called it. It feels natural to be tackled by Emmy. I would be comfortable if it wasn't for the reflex of terror. Probably because you're running around like you're on fire. Oh no, not the papers. I didn't want to be left alone with Mutao. I think he has a hangover. Yeah, I called it. I am so good at books. Yeah, she'd like company. And more like Compa D. Moving on. Okay. I will go to the roof. That's what I'm worried about. Please don't get into another accident. Famous last words. See, why is she still in this school? She seems like she's entirely okay. She has adjusted to her lack of legs in a surprisingly good fashion. Rin, have you fallen over and you can't get up? What are you doing? I thought you had a heart problem, not an eye problem. I am trying to experience. There's probably a reason why people don't do whatever it is you're doing right now. If you were a girl, I could see your panties. Sometimes it can't be avoided. To tell you the truth, I don't really want to. You shouldn't look at another person's soul. That's exactly how I think about them, too. I like how her laying on the ground is just her normal standing up sprite, but rotated. Yeah, I skipped class to do this. Try it. Cloud sheep. Silence covers the rooftops. Silence covers the rooftops. Do do do. That sounds like song lyrics. Probably because it sounds like Communist Daughter. Semen stains the mountaintops. I had a great time yesterday. To be honest, no. I'm actually lying. I had a good time too. Blinding me for a moment whenever they hit me directly in the eyes. It's a good thing you're not up here with Lily, or that would be really bad thing to say. Airplane carrying on it the essence of Misha. Isn't it good to do something you like? What are you doing? That's what I asked. Rin. Hiso isn't like that, right? Hold on just a second. Okay, back. Here is your bread. That's all you can eat, is bread. So you've been doing something else? I've been laying in bed staring at the ceiling. I think that's a pretty easy way to start. Oh no. Oh no, she's back. Oh no, she's back. I'm undecided on that. We had a lot of fun. The window in the foliage just outside the sky seems smaller. We have a strong mutual dislike. Hello, you are not drawn nearly as well as the main characters. Have a seat. Go sit with Rin, you stupid person. Good afternoon, everyone. First things first. Hisao there is a new member, so everyone get along with him. He winks at me unsettlingly. I need an adult. Pay attention. I think some of you still have projects to work on, so please continue with those if you'd like. As for the rest, I was thinking today we could do some rough studies. How does that sound? Alright then, everyone not working on other projects, choose a partner and draw a sketch of one another. You should be able to complete this today, but if not, we can continue it next time. Or even do it again! Remember to pay attention! Go to Rin, you stupid face person. Beep boop. Okay, why not? Instead of graphite, we were supposed to do ink sketches. I've never done anything like that before. Simple. First you do the outlines in ink. You let them dry, then you shade with diluted ink. This is called India ink, and it works like watercolor. If you aren't comfortable with it, use a pen instead of a brush for the outlines. Do you want me to do it with my foot or my mouth? That... out of context. Out of context. Let's just... I'm going to focus on this line for a second. Rin, please. What did you say? You'll look better if I do it with my foot. Stop sending me Steam messages, people. Strike a pose. I'm going to pierce you with my eyes. For the first time ever, she's actually looking at me. Hi, Teresa. I'm playing a really weird visual book anime thing. I don't know what it is, and I don't know why I'm playing it. It's scaring me. She stands up to pose for me, stretching her back and legs. What? She lets her gaze wander around the room. It's a lot easier to stare at someone when they stare at something else. The title of this stream is Katawa Shoujo, which is the title of this game. It means crippled girls. Although, like I've said before, Katawa is extremely rude to use when talking about a person. It's really, really, really mean. It's like seeing someone in a wheelchair and going, "Ew, filthy cripple, get away from me." It's really crude. And it's not helping the process. Start inking the shadows. Very good. Standing figure is easier for a beginner. But I didn't choose the pose. Rin did it intentionally. Rin has become so engrossed with her work that she has shut me and the entire world out from her little sphere of existence. Every now and then she leans backwards to get some perspective. Sometimes she bends forward until her nose touches the paper. This person's hips move in ways that no human hips should ever move. And then she speaks. Are you having fun already? She doesn't raise her eyes from the drawing, which is a good thing. The breaking of the silence sends a jolt of surprise. I don't know. She's suddenly having a private and whispered conversation with her sketch. Somehow grasp the way. The golden afternoon light hits her bright red tussle of flame and transfer to my paper in shades of black and grey. Lousy and inadequate tools for such a task. What about now? Are you having fun already? Clubs are meant to be fun. She wants you to be having fun. Hisao, stop being a horrible person. Yes, it is important. It's important to her that you're having fun. God, Hisao, I am emotionally stunted, shut in, and I'm terrible with women. And I can tell that you are terrible with women. She asks if you're having fun because it's important to her that her club is fun for you. Especially because you're working together. That's it for today. Please turn in your drawings on my desk and I'll see you next Monday. Oh God. Not entirely a good sketch. Though I suppose for a first try, it's recognizably Rin. Though at the same time, a little bit off. That's not bad. She sneaked. That is an actual word, but I just have... I have, like, a hard part in my brain where it should be snuck, not sneaked, even though they're both right. I was hoping I could smuggle it to the teacher without you seeing it. You just need some practice. Ooh, I want to see how it looks. This is going to be a really good insight into Rin's soul. I am looking at chat, Teresa. Well, that actually came out well. It's excellent. Blows my mind. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Rin doesn't seem the kind of person who would take a "you're amazing" compliment terribly well, but "I wish I was as good as you" seems... Choices! Which one do I pick? I don't know. I don't think Rin would take quick save. Can you? I can save. You know what? I'm not going to reload for this playthrough since it's the first one ever. I'm going to not reload any saves. I'm just going to go straight through, but when I'm done with this, for better or for worse, I want to come back and see what the other one is. I wish I was as good as you. Wouldn't you have to be me to be as good as me? Rin's bad end is probably easier. It's probably easy. It's also true otherwise. Like this you, not the you I made. I think so. I need a mirror right now. I hope it's just her and I don't look like this to everyone. I get a really oppressive feeling. Looks really good. You're amazing. Oh, I think I picked the right one. I picked the positive Rin likes it. Because just coming out and going, yeah, you're amazing, probably wasn't a good thing to say to someone like Rin. Her personality doesn't seem like one that would react well to just blatant, bold-faced, you're amazing! Especially the way she reacted to art teacher and friends at her mural going, whoa, that's so cool! And she was like, I can't even remember if they liked it or not. You're an interesting person, too, but that didn't help me much. I knew that I could never compare, but to see the difference with my own eyes is humbling. I tried to make you look like you think a lot, since you did a lot of thinking. That's a weird sentence. I may have overdone the fed up with life expression, but cynics are like that, right? I want to retort with something snappy, but Nomiya gives me no time to think. Hurry up, you two! While we've been chatting, the rest of the club has taken their leave. Hurrying after Rin, who has already left the classroom. She's not in the hallway. I wonder where she managed to run off to. It would have been nice to talk more. Not that I had much to say, except maybe get back at her for calling me a cynic. I got used to school ending at the same time every day. I can feel the extra hours in my head. My growling stomach reminds me that I'm ravenous, so hungry I dare to try anything the cafeteria staff has deemed edible. Today's delicacy, fried mystery lumps. My steely resolve doesn't fade. I stuffed dinner down without tasting it, which is probably for the best. Homework won't get done by itself. Can I borrow a book? The library is already closed. Club? That's dangerous, man. Indoctrination, groupthink, brainwashing, you name it. High school clubs sow the seeds of conspiracy. Do you know how many secret societies have grown from high school clubs? Watch your back and don't get too deep in. You might not come back. Okay, Kenji, how about the book? Sure. But return them, and don't spoil any of my books. No drinks, no food stains, no bodily fluids, capiche? Has he had this problem in the past? 3 thick books, and hands them to me. Opening the topmost one, a familiar emblem stamped on the copyright page treats me... Your books? These are from the library. They are now mine. You stole these? What are you talking about, man? I've been liberating these from the oppressive feminist movement that controls the library. Please say oppressive feminist movement doesn't mean the poor librarian girl Yuko. She could not oppress a wet towel. Kenshi turns away. I enter the bathroom, washing my hands. My eyes catch the reflection from the mirror above the sink. I try to look for the grimness Rin saw in me, but it's just the usual me. I attempt to tell myself this is what I've always looked like. But I realize I don't remember what I looked like half a year ago. I wake up all sweaty. Maybe Rin was here overnight. Shouldn't want to have my heart acting up without being able to notice it. I'm feeling just fine. This counts as morning exercise. I don't want to risk possible complications by going running now. Besides, Emmy will never know. Walking could be nice, just to know the area. There's a big forest in the hills, or I could go down to the convenience store. While dabbing the moisture off my skin, I set out to find my uniform. I button up the shirt and put on pants. Good. I don't want to call you Sherlock. Summer vacation's coming up. I haven't had the time to become preoccupied with getting free of my life. Once vacation's hit, it'll be a nice surprise for me if I'm not expecting it. I don't have any catching up to do. My diligence has finally paid off. I flop into my seat. Didn't I just say earlier today that flop is a silly word? Shizune and Misha pause their unavoidably animated conversation and turn in my direction. They want something from me. Good morning. Morning. You don't look very energetic. No wonder I don't feel very energetic. I didn't sleep well. Ow! Don't hit me. It is a great day. Strange focused expression, but she furrows her brow at direct eye contact. Shizune caught a glimpse of my worries somehow and is pondering how to respond. We were wondering if you're still interested in the student council position, because we're going to make an offer you can't decline. You're putting words in my mouth. Not as such. Wouldn't it be nice to hang out with us every day while also being useful to your school? I joined a club. Which club is it? Art club. Shizune's mad. Art club to lose its funding before lunch break. Or the art teacher to mysteriously disappear. Knowing the teacher's sleep-inducing voice, I found my notebook to an empty page and pressed the needle-sharp graphite into it. Can't think of anything. Small bird takes flight from one of the cherry trees that grow everywhere. I can't see it clearly. It's not like I could tell one tiny bird from another. But I pick it as my subject anyway. Bird time! That's not what a bird's wing looks like. This is the other side of art. I drew a bird. I like this song. The heavy bass. She trying to grease. Shouldn't judge before I'm finished. Don't you know it's bad luck to see an unfinished piece? Don't be so angry, Hisao. Are you not listening to the teacher? We have a group assignment. Well, that was boring. I drew a bird. I kept bumping into Rin. We pause slightly at the sight of each other. We invariably end up talking a little bit, or just silently hanging out. I'm getting used to being quiet in Rin's company, as it doesn't feel awkward anymore. I am, by nature, somewhat introverted like her, so we fit together well. I think it's actually an anomaly for someone in the school to be so quiet. Most people here seem to love socializing. It's something that I've noticed already, even though I haven't been here very long. People here talk a lot, and they talk all the time. It's a rare case when I see someone sitting alone, just spacing out. Obviously, there are people like that here, too. Hanako and myself, just to name two from my own class, but overall they're a minority. At any rate, I wouldn't call Rin and I do socializing either, but it's something at least. These occurrences themselves don't bother me, but the fact that they happen at all does. I'd hesitate to say that we are drawn together by something, but we certainly act as if we were. However, the sense of budding friendship is completely wrecked every time Rin opens her mouth. Can I listen to your heartbeat? She says this, or something else about as outrageous, and I have to fend off whatever nonsense her mind has cooked up during the preceding class of a subject she's not interested in. Seems Rin has taken a shine to my heart condition as some kind of an extension of her interest in odder disabilities that people here have, and the consequences of said afflictions. Flummoxed as I am, she concludes it necessary to clarify her request. I mean, I know I can, but will you let me? Do I need a reason? I'm usually pretty bad with reasons. If you want to, you probably have a reason. You're smarter than you look. I'd rather you not. Oh, come on. I can tell you something, though, if it amuses you. My heartbeat sounds really weird because of the condition, and I hear it all the time. So you're paranoid. Not paranoid. The doctor said that a normal attention to heartbeat is a common symptom of my condition. So for you, it's normal to be paranoid. What the heck? Paranoia fits me fine. I don't think it's something that actually can fit anyone, or anywhere. You know, I ate an orange today for breakfast. I'm vaguely proud of myself. Excellent! I don't remember when I last ate an orange, because it's annoying to peel them. It's on a list of things I want to learn properly. Emmy had some, so she peeled one for me. Rin stretches and yawns. She throws me a glance from the corner where I should watch people pass by. I realize, though, first time I've talked naturally about my condition with anyone. She doesn't pay them any mind. They pay none to her either. My mind wanders off, spurred by the silence. Maybe I should have let her listen to my heart. It's not like it matters. Nothing really matters that much at the end of the day. I start feeling depressed for no reason again. It's like a tidal wave out of nowhere, rolling over my consciousness, submerging me underwater. I feel a sigh coming out of my mouth. I turn away from Rin, pretending to read a poster on the wall. It's an advertisement for the school festival, promoting an event almost a week past. The difference between me and Rin is that I'll be more likely than not dead before turning 30, while she just can't eat oranges without help. I can't decide which one of us is worse off. I try to grasp the passing of time, but it seems hard. I'm still used to the rhythm of the hospital, where trivialities such as the day of the week or time of day didn't really matter. Everything was the same, no matter what. Rediscovering the significance of time is an oddly disorienting experience, and I find myself enjoying the fact that I can categorize events in this fashion. The relevancy of a ticking clock is surprisingly delightful, and I decide to start wearing an analog wristwatch, something I didn't used to do before. When I finally ask Rin on Thursday about something that's been bothering me for the entire week, it's already lunchtime. Time was somewhere between 11:06 and 11:07, as my watch doesn't have a hand to show seconds. It doesn't look flashy, but a wristwatch doesn't need to. Hi. Remember that sketch you made of me? I'd like to know what you meant by that. Well, you see, we've known each other for 2 weeks, and I haven't seen you smile even once. Have I stopped smiling? I have to take what she says as truth. She has no reason to lie. Something about the way she puts it annoys me. I frown at Ren and try to correct my expression to look less depressed. I haven't been in the cheeriest of moods during the last few months or so. This is true. Does it show so much that someone like Rin can tell after so little contact with me? Should I try to smile more at Rin? Maybe she could appreciate it, having such a neutral face herself almost all the time. Have I really stopped smiling? I see. Should I smile more? Blah, blah, blah. Smiling. You can't help being Hisao. Suddenly, Emmy. Ready for lunch? Depends on what lunch is today. Remember that stew from March? Never again. Let's go anyway. Hisao. A trap. This miniature health devil. I haven't seen you at the track this week. Maybe I've been there when you haven't. That's impossible! I'm always there. I do those at the same time you do. Running just ain't my thing. Track meet this weekend. Sunday afternoon. I'll come and cheer for you. You'll see me beat them all. If I don't get something to eat, I'm going to die. I promise I'll smile next time. I'm doubly certain that Kenji won't be barging in the bathroom because I've tied him up and thrown him in the closet, locked it 4 times, and then lit him on fire. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Having exhausted the books Kenji lent me. Library. Yuko's Delight. Sure do read a lot. Maybe I'm a reading junkie. Being addicted to reading is a lot better than being addicted to heroin. The epilepsy's pretty terrible. People here are friendly. Okay, why is this choice even a thing that's important? No, none of the important 5 characters are even here. So how could this possibly influence any relationship values? Or I suppose it's branching paths, not necessarily relationship values, considering the nature of the game. Feels more intense. Yeah, Yuko's pretty terrified of pretty much everything. Here you go, have some books. Why isn't Yuko an option? I'm even less interested in sports than I am in participating, but cheering for Emmy is a good cause. Well, Kenji's busy building forts to notice. Hi, Ren. I don't. Why did you? Someone's mother, I assume. This is surprising. I thought you went to get a snack, not a boy. Is this no good? I don't introduce myself. Barazaki, that's Emmy's last name. Meiko. Hisao. And Rin just introduces herself to two people she knows just because. Well, that's awkward. I don't know if there's any way to keep my dignity. I know, but I want to watch you squirm. Mako, supervillain. This is now canon. She doesn't look that old to me. In fact, she looks about 20. Although I think that might be a side effect of the anime. Emmy's going to murder all of them with her sword legs. Okay, small question here. And this is not specific to this. This is something that has actually been brought up in real life in relation to the Olympics. And I want to hear chat's thoughts on this. So feel free to type as much as you want, since chat's been kind of slow. Generally, like, your default response to someone having artificial legs while running seems to be just like a knee-jerk. That seems to be a negative thing. It could be a disadvantage. But in relation to everyone else, I think that they're probably more of an advantage thing. And this was brought up in the most recent Olympics because there was a runner with the exact same setup, so to speak, as Emmy here. Is not only are they lighter, they're also much more springy and kind of gives them more of a push off per step. And you don't have all of the extra ligaments and tendons and muscles that are in whatever part of your leg that those have replaced. And maybe I'm noticing this more than, quote, normal, because I have a bad leg and walking longer than perhaps a quarter mile gives me almost unbearable pain in my right leg because of a long and complex series of broken things including my Achilles tendon being literally 2 feet shorter than it should be. But it seems to me like this is more of an advantage than a disadvantage. Especially with Emmy. I mean, come on. Go, Emmy, go. Yay! I think she's gotten faster. Emmy's a heck of a runner. Mirror's Edge? Anyone? Did she just run? Yeah, she's gonna do them all. She is the entire team. .200 meter. She'll do this one, 100, and the relay. And... Her foot was bouncing on the bleachers. You said it wasn't going to be exciting. It's not that interesting. I'm watching Emmy, not the sport. Emmy's the most Emmy when she runs. You don't get to see Emmy at her Emmyest very often. Bzz, 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 pew! She's a laser beam. Never seen someone move that fast. He got her into running, you know. Text messages? What is he, 16? Emmy is most Emmy when she runs. Would that be Rinniest? I thought Emmy ran the relay. She's anchor. Did you see it? Emmy at her Emmyest. Mega Man! Awkward handoff. Yay, reused art. Gotta crown the victor. Or emote beyond shrugging. We would have brought you a crown of laurels, but Hisao didn't find one. When did we assign jobs? When I said see if you can find a laurel. Try to keep up. Oh, I'll make it up to you somehow. I'll buy you lunch or something. And I'll put the lunch on your head in place of a crown. Before I forget, we're going to do something next Sunday. You should come. You should get cracking. I'm left hanging, not knowing what I should say. I'm very jealous of her. I just think it's good to be able to be yourself. Problem is, I'm not really sure who I am. Fade to black. Today's art club's on hold while everyone waits for Nomia. Have you noticed that people talk all the time? School isn't like other schools. Even after discounting the obvious. Okay, well, whatever then. When I was in high school, I knew a guy who, after his girlfriend broke up with him, wrote, okay, well, whatever then, 1,800 times in tiny, tiny letters on a piece of paper, and then did it again on the other side, and then photocopied it two-sided and left 100 pages of it in his ex-girlfriend's car. In hindsight, he was a little off. Hello, apologies for being late. Is everyone present? We can come up with something entertaining. Discussion circles. Oh boy. I lift my hand. Hey Sal, bend over. Why does art exist? Excellent! Almost literally bursting with excitement. What is art and why does art exist? What defines an artist? Fabulous! If I fill a box with art, and call it water, is it liquid or solid? Art appeals to the intuition, the instinct, the primal. This is exactly why. Now, why does it exist? It was a trick question. What about artists? What drives a man to dedicate his life to a thing so fickle and mysterious that it defies definition? Not because he can, but because he must. See a world in a grain of sand, and heaven in a wildflower. Hold infinity the palm of your hand, and eternity in an hour. Unbelievably awkward silence. There would not be much to live for in this world. I expect a lone tear. How is this a discussion circle? The previous ones were the same. He's looking at Rin like a hungry wolf. Maybe. She's a well-known gallerist around here. And some of your work put on display. Dun da da da, dun da da da. Magnificent, isn't it? Yes, it wouldn't be a simple affair, but I think this is a fantastic opportunity. Frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if we even made it big. Definitely not let this one pass. What do you think? I'll think about it. Good girl. That's creepy. That's creepy. Walking downstairs, ground floor, passionate speech, lost in thought. Something about her expression makes you feel uneasy. That'd be too cheap. You're just overpricing your thoughts. I'm not sure what I'm thinking. That'd be fraud. That's theft, not fraud. I'm going to go somewhere elsewhere. If you'd like. Small back gate, which is just the normal gate, but open. It's not forbidden for students to leave the grounds, but I feel like I'm not allowed to. Zelkova trees? I think you just made that up. Uphill, little detours, muted brown, lines and path. I start getting worried. There's no chance of getting lost, but we have no destination. I don't want to get so far that I die. I want to stop and get a chance to catch my breath, but Rin keeps going. Worry tree. It's just a tree. There are people who believe that you must come here to wallow in misery. If you are miserable. Only by people I mean me. And the tree isn't really called anything. You can't talk to trees. Maybe you can talk to trees. I didn't mean to say that you're crazy, although if you talk to trees, you actually are crazy. Sinking underwater. Well, it's probably hard to swim